The Marywood Weldon Library has served the community of Glasgow and Barren County for decades. The library is a focal point for the community in many aspects. In a moment, you'll hear firsthand what the library means to this community from those people it serves.
A good library makes a good community, always.
Well, the library is important to the community because it is a place where community events can be scheduled. It's a place where research can be conducted. It's a place where simply reading for pleasure might be accomplished. And for those that don't like to read while they drive, there are those audiobooks that you can check out and play as you travel.
I've always also regarded the library as a window to the world. If you have a library, all the fences are down that bar you from learning and discovery about things going on anywhere in the world.
I think that one of the great things about a library is it's an equalizer in terms of education. Outside of the formal education you get from K through 12, that's all that the law requires. And so beyond that, the source of intellect and education is going to have to be the library. And
it just opens up a whole new world. I remember when I was a student, coming in after school in this very room and would sit many hours after school and read and explore things, and I can remember you'd just been taken away to all different places in the world, just sitting there reading those books, and it just kind of that's the kind of memories and things that I think all kids should have.
Well, you get to read, and they do little crafts and activities, and it just is good. And sometimes when I check out books, they let me learn something.
The staff is wonderful. I know all of them, and they are very friendly, very helpful, and even at times, if they know the kind of books you like to read, they may even suggest a book to you.
More than anything, I want to get the word out to the public on how we can help them. And we want to help them. We want them to utilize this library, because I don't care what job you're in, whether you are a student or a senior citizen, we can get that answer for you, because that's what we're here for. And we really want to serve this community.
But the library just feels like a safe place and a good place for learning. So I really enjoy the library, and I want my grandchildren to have that same love.
I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, so sometimes this is the place where if I'm going to, I can get them to kind of calm down, and while they're at story hour, I kind of sneak off and try to find a corner and curl up with a good book. So I like it. It's a sane place in the midst of chaos.
But now that I have a son, I bring him every week to the tater tot time, and have been bringing him since he was about 9 months old. And it seems like, and he thinks that the library, that the whole building, that everybody who works here, that they're all here just for him. He thinks that the library is all about him, the books are all about him, the programs are all about him. And I'm glad that the people here at the library make him feel that way. I also think that the coming to the library has been a great experience for him.
At the same time here, they do story time.
Before we went to the bookstores to buy the books for them to read, so we have many books, but we found many more here in the library, and it was a boost for him to introduce him on the liking of the reading. He didn't like to read too much, but now he's catching the bug, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to have freedom of expression and freedom of association, freedom of assembly. We want to have a free exchange of ideas, and the library is the one place whose mission is to make that a reality. And if we don't protect that, if we don't encourage it, then eventually we might lose it.
I believe in democracy. I do think the library is a cornerstone of democracy for especially small communities, where anyone can come and use the internet and find out legal information or political information, and then of course come and hear speakers for free, and people who want to be involved in the arts can come here and freely get involved in their community arts programs.
It's the best deal in town. It's the best deal in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Free public libraries in general are that way. This public library in particular is really the absolute best bargain that we as a public can have. If you're even remotely interested in learning things, this is the place to come.
When people realize how important a library is, you want to be proud of it and you want to make it a place that people want to be.
I think Marywood Weldon Library is a terrific library.